to your creativity and imagination in a way that very few other shows and projects do. And it just ignites something in people's hearts, and that, I don't know, they take that with them, whether it's about helping your friends or creating a story or a drawing. You find your way through Pokemon, and that's what I think there's so much great work in the show and the games and all of that, but I think it's what people make of it that has allowed it to become the big thing it is today.
Yeah, I think also that was a time when Pokemon came out, it was the end of sort of a centralization of media. Now we have all of the different platforms that deliver, and the nostalgia that we experience for something back then is very unique. And we all sort of want that nostalgia. So we're holding on to things and re-experiencing these things from our childhoods. The things that are happening now might very, very rarely occur in 20 years because it wasn't 3 channels. It was one way to see things back in the day. So it's just the last of the great nostalgia, and it's going to keep going because of that.
As for me, the Pokeverse, the way we designed it is, well, we're positioning it as the premium Pokemon themed expo. And what we mean by this is, firstly, we're working with official licensed distributors, partners, and also working with individuals who have worked with Pokemon in some capacity in order to position the event in a way where it's in line with the IP. So we want to make sure that every fan has their own journey when it comes to the Pokeverse, and it started with the map. So when I designed the map, I tried to make sure that every area has its own theme. So in Pokeverse, you'll find that we have our own cities, we have our own towns. So when you enter that space, you have a different experience. So we have like an area called Maritime City. This is for like your shopping and anything that you can find in the city. We have Demeter Town, which is for Pokemon themed foods. We have I believe Victory Road for all the competitors out there for VGC video games, TCG and trading card games, and working with the hobby shops to launch that. We have cosplay events in the main Pika stage as well, so for the cosplayers out there's something for you. And of course the fan area, so once you end your journey or you culminate all of that experiences, you can then come and meet Jason and Veronica to have your favorite item signed. So really it's a one-way circle of again, it's an expo where you can choose your own journey. You can have your own story. You know, if you like food, there's something for you. If you like cosplay, there's something for you. And if you're a parent just bringing in your kid, then there's something for you. And for the 3-day event, also to describe it, we themed it as well. So on Friday, tomorrow, the theme is about collectability and nostalgia. So that's what the theme for Friday. For Saturday is about competition and passion. So we will have the TCG, VGC, and cosplay tournaments on the Saturday to begin with. And the Sunday is for champions, family, and basically to wrap everything for a closure. So Sunday's more family oriented with Make-A-Wish Foundation, exhibition matches with the hobby shops, as well as the finals for the winners of the day before. So every day has something different. And of course, to spice things up, we have interviews daily with Veronica and Jason. We have some concerts as well because JP loves his.
You gotta sing.
And of course with Veronica as well, with her iconic voice. And we want to learn as well, Veronica, how to do some voice acting maybe. and of course, I'm very thankful for the organizers of the event. Of course, Mommy, thank you, Mommy. for trying to, for believing not just in me and the idea, and
of course, and to the rest of the Pokeverse team behind the scenes who's working day and night for many weeks At this stage, this is the very first time we've done this. It's only been done and created in the last 3 months. So, we're doing our best. Like what I said, as a mother, this Pokemon has brought a lot of very good nostalgic memories to my children and to the children of many mothers around the world. So bringing our guests, Veronica and Jason, is very monumental. So please come and join us on May 31 to June 2 at SM Mega Trade Hall. I believe you can still get your tickets at POKEVERSE.PH. You can also come into the SM Mega Trade Hall. I think it's on the 5th floor. You can get your tickets at the door as well. At this stage, I would like to say thank you so much to our partners, of course, Philippine Airlines. We have the Smart, we have PLDT providing an excellent connectivity during some tournaments.
Just want to let you know, there's no Star Wars in Pallet Town.
But Ash, I thought you didn't know your dad too.
Oh wow. Worlds collide.
I thought it was Mr. Mime.
Thank you, everyone. If you still have some questions,
The very best, like no one ever was. To catch them is my real test. To train them is my cause. I will travel to Manila to change far and wide. These Pokemon to understand the power that's inside. Pokeverse.
Pikachu.
I don't have favorites, I have experiences, but I've had a really nice experience with Mr. Mime. I would have him sweeping my yard too.
Same.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the relationship between Ash and Pikachu is what makes Pokemon Pokemon. So I think we learn a lot from the way that they have to work together and compromise. So Pikachu is always my favorite.
can you do the sample? Pikachu and
Pikachu, I choose you! Great job, little buddy.
Thank you so much.
They bragged about this.
Well, my daughter can probably answer that better than I for you. I think it's in our regular lives, famous is something that we aspire toward, but are not acknowledged as being. That's just really funny. Did you want to answer the question? Nobody. This is my daughter Rena.
Hello. I tried once to tell people in my school that my mom was Ash. Like they were playing the cards, and I went and said, your mom's the worst Ash, and they went, okay, and then just kept playing their game. So nobody really cares that much. I think the coolest thing that I've definitely gotten from what my mom does is getting the chance to travel and meet amazing people and hear their stories of how the show impacted their lives. And I think that that's been a really amazing experience that we would never have gotten had she not done the work that she does. So, yeah, I think my friends care a little bit more now that, Google exists and whatever, but I think definitely getting to travel to places like this, I don't think either of us ever thought that we would be coming to the Philippines because of Pokemon. So it's just been really amazing. But yeah, nobody really cares. We're still trying to get a reservation, like a table at restaurants. So she could be a little more famous.
But being here has been amazing so far. We just got in last night, and you got in.
Yeah, yesterday morning, 5:30 a.m., and we had the longest day ever. So many things happened. We walked around this whole area. It was incredible. It felt like we had 3 days in one day. Yes.
You can stretch time in Manila.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Yeah.
Well, I don't have any children. I think that all kids are mine. Because I am the Pied Piper singing kids songs, many different kinds. But in terms of fame, up until recently, I had always kind of made up this phrase, I'm the most famous person that you've never heard of. Because my voice has been heard by billions of people and it's living rent-free in their minds. Instead of by children that I don't have, my mom would go around and she would tell people, oh, my son sings the Pokemon theme song. And they would be like, oh yeah, that's nice. Because, no, she's like, no, he sings the Pokemon theme song. And yeah, that's very nice. It's just, they don't get it, they can't process it. And even still, I will tell people, and I'll have a big sign behind me at an event, and they'll have to ask me 3 times. It says, original Pokemon theme song singer Jason Paige. And they'll be like, you mean the song from the show? Yeah, like the original song from the show? They can't believe it because they never thought that a human being was behind this song. But so revealing that to each individual is this beautiful moment of them going, oh, you're the guy? That's who, and then they have this burst of nostalgia, and we have our reunited moment with somebody that I never knew me, and he never knew I existed, and we're going to have a lot of that this weekend.
I'm really looking forward to it. I think that I know people from the Philippines. I have people in my family from the Philippines, so I'm just so thrilled to be here together and have this time. I think that the stories that people want to share will be so wonderful, and I'm looking forward to holding some babies. I'll just say that. I will say that that is one of the greatest honors of my life as playing Ash Ketchum, is that people trust me holding their children when they come to see me at the table. That does not happen in my real life, and it is quite a joy when it happens at a convention. So I will be honest, I'm looking forward to that too. And I'm just so thrilled to be a guest at this first ever POKEVERSE, and as we bring all of this together to this amazing, amazing event.
And thank you guys for coming as well, for saying yes. And I know you're very busy.